First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jennifer Perez.
Welcome back on this Monday morning. So alerting you to a little drizzle out there, some wet road conditions, a little bit of light rain and some fog as well, patchy. Nothing that's dense, but be mindful that you could and likely will need potentially your low beam headlights on this morning. As the day progresses, we don't have too much of that fog risk, but we do have a lot of those low level clouds. It's just going to be kind of a cloudy, balmy, wet kind of more humid day across the entire region as we stay above normal with some moisture. A small disturbance will keep us kind of in the warm sector. And so this morning it is quiet, but we do have some drizzle, a little bit of light spotty rain showers, temperatures above the normal this morning. So this is what you need to know. Again, today, a little drizzle to fog, and then eventually after that frontal boundary, we start to see a transition to some snow across our western counties. Tomorrow, a separate frontal boundary will bring in an end to the warm trend we've been dealing with over the past few days. And then by the midweek, we do have a few disturbances that will bring in some very light widespread snow and reinforce that colder air for days to come, extending into this upcoming weekend. So that potential for widespread light snow coming in on Wednesday. Right now this morning, it's just very light scattered rain showers across northern Houghton County into Keweenaw County, and then spotty rain in portions of Marquette as well as across Dickinson and into Menominee counties along the Wisconsin state line. Here's the setup. Frontal boundary still west of us. Now this will push across the region today into tonight, and we will see a transition to some very light snow. The secondary frontal boundary associated with this passes through tomorrow, and that will really kind of reinforce the colder air. So for today, we're supposed to be at around 26, and so we will remain at least 10 degrees above the normal, pushing upper 30s with cloudy skies, a little drizzle and mist at times before that transition occurs later on this evening. Highs for the most part mid to upper 30s in interior areas, and then kind of right along the shorelines of the Great Lakes, there's that potential for around 40 degrees and a few lower 40s for the highs this afternoon. Here's your hour by hour for today. We maintain kind of the southerly wind flow in place, and then just some spotty rain passing from west to east. This is midday. And then as we head towards this evening, by 7 p.m., we start to see a transition to a mix and some wet snow in the western UP. We'll still have some spotty snow near Lake Superior tomorrow morning. This is 7 a.m. and then into the afternoon as well, but no widespread snow for Tuesday. We'll just kind of hang on to the cloud cover. Wind flow will become more northwesterly. Plan on Tuesday to be a little bit cooler. We start off Wednesday morning with some light snow near Lake Superior across the northern areas, and then some light lake effect snow that'll become a little bit more scattered about along our northwest wind belts for Wednesday afternoon across the western UP and across the eastern counties as well. And then that tapers off as we head towards Wednesday evening. So for Wednesday, snowfall bounce, not impressive, a few inches of snow, but still likely going to cause some slippery spots out there for traveling. So this is Wednesday evening into Wednesday night for totals of around 1 to 3 inches across those northwest wind belt areas. So those are the western UP and the eastern counties. Our higher elevation spots could have maybe a few spots reach a little bit higher than 3 inches, but we're not talking about a lot of snow on Wednesday. As we look towards the remainder of this week, on Thursday, we still have a potential for a secondary system to come in, and that secondary system could bring in some snow on Thursday. Right now, models kind of keeping it south of the UP, but there's a potential that it shifts north and it passes across the UP, bringing in another round of widespread snow. But for right now, planning on the widespread snow on Wednesday, small potential for that on Thursday. Temperatures remaining below normal into the weekend.
Still ahead, we'll talk gas prices from AAA of Michigan.